Want to go to Japan? Destination Japan, run by HAS, the leader in discount travel to Japan, can make your dream trip come true. You'll experience traditional Japan and get up close to the latest in anime, manga, games, fashion, food, and more. And Destination Japan makes it totally easy and affordable. For more info, check out destinationjapan.com.
Watch all the anime you want without having to buy a thing. Find the web's largest selection of anime available for rental at rentanime.com.
And ATV's #1 mech anime is Neon Genesis Evangelion.
As far as the soundtrack goes, Flow, the beginning song.
I love it.
I thought it sounded like a bad discotheque song. It was like, I thought it was awful. It was
It's funny. I like the new one that they have.
You know what's funny is that
version they have now.
That's pretty nice. What you have to understand about the anime in Japan nowadays is that literally. No. Literally, basically, what happens is that most of the anime is created by bigger companies now that have their own record companies, so they try to push their own artists.
The ending song was beautiful. Like, even reading the words, I was like, this is like a great poem. Like, I would write this to someone that I cared about.
You know what? I have to admit that there are some parts that kind of get slow, and you have to just power through them because they go to the better places.
But overall,
that's what I think.
Yeah,
overall, I loved it.
That's my exact summation as well. I'm like, tell us about Erika, for crying out loud. Is she a robot? Is she, you know, an alien? Is she like made of plastic? Like, tell me, because I want to know.
It's not one of those series that you can come in at you have to start at the beginning. You can't go in at episode 10. You'll be very confused.
Because it's going to be worth it.
Yeah. As a mech fan, I wouldn't personally recommend if you want to get into mechs. There's some other series out there that are a lot easier to get into. Overall,
this is about
really good series.
Great
acting,
great soundtrack on the most part, in my opinion, and the art was amazing. You know, and it was good, very original.
Eureka overall is a fantastic show. You get a great sense of soundtrack. You get a great sense of all of the characters. It's a love story when it comes down to it, and it's worth it to stick with it and figure out what all these characters are going to finally play into each other.
It's true. There's also giant robots and lasers.
Yeah.
So
which is fantastic.
Even though it has
explosions solve everything. So really, if you're looking into that kind of thing, that doesn't suck either.
Okay, so let's see what the anime fans across the country have to say about Eureka 7. Eureka 7, animation gets an 8.8. Story gets an 8.5. Voice acting performances gets a 9. And the soundtrack receives an 8.5. Time for Love It! Hate It! MN, anime guru from Hudson, Wisconsin, gave it a 10 for animation, 10 for story, another 10 for performances, and what do you know, a 10 for the soundtrack.
MN Anime Guru said, "This series is so well developed, I hope it never ends. The characters are crisp, the story is well written and defined, and the animation is brilliant and complete."
Lord Schmecky from Gambrils, Maryland, welcome back by the way, gave it a 6 for animation, 2 for story, 9 for the voice acting performances, and another 2 for the soundtrack. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Lord Schmecky says, "I still can't stomach watching this show. From the very beginning, it feels like this show is a write-off. It's set in a world that doesn't grab your attention, focuses on a boy who does nothing but whine, and fails miserably to get the viewer to care about anything that's going on." So you liked it. All right, cool.
And the total score for Eureka 7 is 8.7. We've got to give it up to Bandai for bringing us this great title. And don't forget to check out volumes 1 through 6 on DVD.
You know, it's a really big wave, dude. It crashes down and it hits with a boom and then it's slash, slash, ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Well, that's what I've heard it's like.
Hey, I'm Jonathan and you're watching Underexposed! So how awesome would it be to have your favorite video game made into an anime?
Right! Burn knuckle!
You know what? I just realized they did do that with my favorite game, Fatal Fury.
I am defeated.
Hold on tight.
All right, let's go.
So these 3 films chronicle the lives of the brothers Bogart, also known as the Hungry Wolves, and everyone closely related to them. In film 1, they've got to take revenge on Geese Howard for the murder of their father.
Father, Master Tongue, Lily, it's done.
So in Fatal Fury 2, Terry loses confidence because he loses to the unbelievably powerful Krauser. So the whole film, he's got to build up his strength to get back to the point where he can actually beat him.
But I'm ready to fight. I've conquered my fear. Now if it kills me, you will lose.
They do a great job in Fatal Fury taking the actual special moves right out of the game into the anime. For one, Power Wave!
Tiger Kid! Show you done! It's the rising tackle! Terry! Power Geyser!
So you can pick up Fatal Fury 1 and 2 in a double impact DVD set. And you can pick up the third separately on its own, all brought to you by Viz Video.
You did it! I couldn't have done it any better myself.
So that was Fatal Fury. Consider yourself exposed.
For all of us here at AnimeTV, I'm Johnny Young Bosch. Later. AnimeTV, go!
Hi, this is Roy Pitt, staying outside the anime jungle. What's your favorite anime, Stacy?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Awesome.
KG, darling, I think this is so you.
Mine's is Helsing.
Helsing? Right on.
If you could be any anime character in the anime known universe, it's a hard question, but who would you be?
Ranger! Awesome!
Ah, yes. It's a beautiful land, a fertile land.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, classic. I think we should call this your doom.
My favorite anime is Berserk.
Oh, it's so fantastically beautiful.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Do you have a girlfriend? No.
Oh no.
So cute.
$40, so I might be able to get better elsewhere then.
You're gonna get all the male fans.
Oh no.
Gundam?